Hey guys, my name's Akari, I'm an online entrepreneur, and in this video I'm going to tell you exactly how I built a 7-figure online business in just 18 months. So I was working a sales job in Australia and I was doing it for about 6 months, selling lottery tickets across different malls in Brisbane. One day my old boss told me exactly how much I made him, something like $120,000 in that last quarter, and that really opened my eyes up to the possibility of making money with sales, but not as the sales rep necessarily. I was working full time and literally half my paycheck went straight to rent. So I was like, I need to create an offer or create a product to be doing kind of what my old boss did, which was having a product and then hiring sales reps or salespeople to go and sell it for him and provide them with a commission. So yeah, that's kind of where I decided I wanted to be on the other side, which was building the infrastructure, building the product. So I made a plan and I was like, okay, I'm going to work the sales job one more month. I'm going to plan everything out. And then once that month is up, I'm leaving that job no matter what. And I'm going to launch my high-tech offer. But thankfully, I was able to reach out to someone I used to work with before and my old business partner. And he had a very respectable following, millions of followers across social media. He has a great reputation that he's built up over a decade. So he hadn't sold any high-ticket offer up until that point. So I saw an opportunity and we kind of collaborated and agreed that we would launch this together. So my last month on the sales job, I read Alex Hormozi's $100 million offers. Now this book was, I can't even recommend it more. Like, I'll put the link in the description for you guys to get it. It's like really cheap. But that really teaches you how to build an offer and make something valuable that people want to buy. So anyway, I read that book on the bus every day to and from work. And then I left my job with about a month's worth of living expenses. But for me and my personality, working with my back up against the wall is where I actually perform the best. I don't know why I've always been like this, but by burning those ships and having no other way or option other than to make it work, works for me. Now, I don't know about you guys and how you perform. I'm not recommending that you leave your job with 1 month's living expenses. I'm just sharing my personal story with you. So that's what I did. And we launched the business on the first of the month. So me and my business partner, basically planned the offer, crafted the offer. I created the website through ClickFunnels, set up all the technical stuff like Calendly. By the way, I'm going to be making many more videos on these things and going into depth. So this is just more for a holistic overview. And then the key part was actually finding good sales reps and hiring them, because once you have a good sales team, that is really the key to scaling, which I'll get into very soon. So anyway, I hired my first, it was 2 sales reps at the beginning. We put them on Calendly, and when we launched the offer, we didn't get sales for about 2 weeks. But then after the 2 weeks came around, I remember waking up and checking my phone and seeing that sale, it was like $3,000. And that really opened my eyes to the possibility. And from that point on, it was just keeping the momentum, keeping on building and growing the business. Now, yeah, this is what the business was exactly, was a high-ticket offer, like a high-ticket business. And high-ticket is basically when you sell something for at least $3,000 or more, and in exchange, you provide them with a service. So in this case, it was business mentoring, along with a community and game plans and things of this nature. So yeah, my business partner at the time had already amassed many followers, like I mentioned. So he had that trust and credibility behind him, and I had those skills as a full stack entrepreneur to be able to set everything up in the back end. So it was a match made in heaven, and yeah, things just worked. And the key with this offer was making sure it aligned with his audience, because his audience obviously knows that he's very successful, and we needed to offer them something because they wanted to escape their 9 to 5. They wanted the freedom. So we built that product for them and actually helped many people leave their job, which was very cool to see. But back onto the subject of building that business. So the first month we did something like $20,000, and then the next month was, I think, 40,000, 60,000, and it just kept building up. But we did hit a plateau a few months in, and this is where we really needed to figure out how do we take this business to the next level. So we reviewed our sales reps, and I ended up finding some more ones. So we had a sales team of about 5 people, and the very one of the most important things is managing the team, making sure that everyone has that camaraderie and making sure that everyone gets along and is enjoying what they're doing. So yeah, I'd say the sales team is one of the biggest parts, and making sure they know the script, everything is recorded, you can watch their calls back, and yeah, making sure everything is basically flowing. But yeah, the first few months of building the business was infrastructure, websites, building the team, all the technical things, and then it's more about managing the sales team, checking the numbers, making sure the close rate is good, the show rate is good. So once it's up and running, it's more like, it's like a plane, right? You do the hard work at the beginning, and then once you take off, you kind of just got to maintain it. But yeah, we broke through that plateau by having more sales reps that were really good. So we had a very strong team, and also the offer. My business partner was pushing it on all the social media platforms. We had closers, we had setters. So he would say, like, if you want to escape your 9 to 5, DM me the word freedom, and then would have a setter, someone in the DMs to reply to that person, and then kind of build a relationship, start a conversation to be able to book into a call and then onto sales. So yeah, there was processes for everything. It was all documented and made sure everything was done properly. And we had our biggest month of sales, and that was in August of that year, and it was like 100,000 US dollars. And that was the first month where, yeah, that was like a 6-figure month, and that was very big for us. And from there on, we just kept going. And later that year, we actually started to find other influencers to onboard, create an offer for them, and basically a done-for-you service where they simply just had to understand the offer and agree with it, and then we would take care of the sales reps. We would take care of the website building, all the back-end stuff. So that's how really I built that business up. I'd say that was a very general overview, but a few key points is momentum. Like once I got that first sale in the business, it was like, okay, let's keep going. The last thing you want to do when you're starting to see sales coming in, success and money, is slowing down. It's opposite. You need to speed up and capitalize on that. It's like a flywheel. You want to keep it going. I would say that's the biggest thing, and one of the biggest lessons I learned is when things are working, you must keep them going, because you don't know how long something will last really. When things are good, make sure they keep going. Another lesson is just getting things done fast, responding to your sales reps fast. If they need something, if I'm awake, I would reply instantly. In fact, for the first few weeks of starting the business, I didn't sleep. I did all-nighters. I know it's not healthy, but I just needed to build that momentum up at the beginning. And yeah, doing things, executing very fast on tasks, that was very big. But yeah, I think I'll leave it at that for this video. I just wanted to give you a whole overview of the business and kind of the steps I took. But yeah, I'll be making more videos, so look out for them. And any other questions you have, or any suggestions of videos that you want me to make, teaching you about high ticket offers and building one of these businesses, please let me know in the comments down below. Other than that, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.